And welcome back aboard the Night Bus, magical transport for the stranded witch or wizard or Santa Claus. I'm Corey.
This is Jamie.
And I'm Jackie.
And we are giving you a second podcast in as many days because we went and watched the movie Red One, and it was so good that we had to do a podcast on it immediately.
The Night Bus must make a side stop at the North Pole.
Yep.
Yes.
And I may or may not try to steal a reindeer. But
Yeah,
it'll be kind of hard to get away with one because they are kind of big.
Yeah, they're a little on the massive side. I mean, you just can't stick one in your pocket, or you just can't kind of walk in front of it as it's going out the door.
No. When a reindeer makes the rock look my size, then that's a big reindeer.
One thing was massive.
Yeah. So, we're not here to break down every single scene of the movie.
No, I'm trying not to spoil too much, but
we don't
give
want
you
to
a little
spoil
bit of what's
everything.
going on.
But we are going to talk about the movie in general, the stuff we liked about it, which was a lot. Some of the better scenes, some of the funnier scenes. Like I just brought up, I love the reindeer in it. The reindeer in this are massive.
Yes.
Which Santa's sleigh is massive in this, so you got to have some big reindeer to pull that sucker. And I knew this all along, and this just confirmed it finally. All those Mercedes-Benz commercials you see are lies. Santa Claus does not drive a Mercedes-Benz. He rides around in a Suburban. Okay?
Yeah, definitely.
And his helpers, they ride around in Silverados and Corvettes.
Well, he has to have his entourage, man.
Yeah. So
Because this particular scene, well, y'all go ahead.
I'm just saying, if you wanna drive the official vehicle of Santa Claus, buy a Chevy.
Exactly.
That's what you saw throughout the whole movie. Suburbans.
What does that
Silverados,
tell us?
Corvettes.
It tells us they funded the movie.
Did you happen to see the?
If Toyota had bid lower, they'd be driving Toyotas.
Did you happen to see the Trailblazer that looked a whole lot like your old one?
Not directly, no.
The one Captain America was driving.
Yeah, it's when he went to pick his son up from school.
Didn't even notice, man.
Yeah, that looked identical to yours, same color and everything.
Yeah, I never. Well, my God, I haven't been behind the wheel of that thing in forever. So
Yeah.
We're talking years.
Either way,
Now it's just a yard ornament right now.
Yeah.
I will say this.
That's what we do here, people. We park cars in our yard and leave them forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will say this. The movie was a whole lot. I thought it was going to be good, but it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to go in there and get a couple of good chuckles out of it and be done with it.
Granted, I agree. That's what The Rock has had a few lately.
Yeah. But
this puts him back on what he does the best, man. He does good comedy. I mean, it's not an outright comedy.
No, this is more action adventure than it is comedy.
Comic action adventure. That's The Rock's lane, man. That's what he does the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's had some misses of late. And hey, man, whatever you may think, Rock's kind of got a little jaded here lately with some people, I guess. So I read and so I listen. Well, there's some diehard fans.
I mean, he's still making appearances on wrestling, so that's just he's gonna stay high on my list as long as he's still making. Which he's part owner in the company now, so I guess he's kind of obligated to. But still, the final boss is still the final boss.
As far as that goes, Chris Evans may not be everybody's cup of tea, I guess. Man, he done a great set of movies as Captain America. He's not Captain America. He does other roles. He's an actor that does different roles.
He does a ton of different roles.
He's really good at it.
Yeah, I think so. J.K. Simmons as Santa Claus, he's the focal point, yes, but he's not the action part exactly. No. I don't want to ruin a whole lot, but I watch J.K. Simmons in anything.
I kind of wanted to see more of him just because what you do see of him, Santa Claus is
very good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Santa Claus is jacked. J.K. Simmons is just ripped, man.
I like the whole take they have on Santa Claus and the mythos of it. I love the Jets giving Santa Claus an escort back to the pole.
Yeah.
He's just on a random mall visit.
Yeah.
Before Christmas.
They're giving him an escort until he decides to go light speed on them.
Yeah.
And then they can't keep up anymore.
Yeah, you see exactly how he can hit every house.
And that kind of sets up the plot of the movie, kind of, because you see Santa Claus and his entourage and his security. And, apparently, the government-ish is aware of him because they're giving him a flight escort.
Yeah.
And he needs security, apparently, so there is some threat to Santa Claus. He is a valued. He's needed, and that's said many times throughout the movie. Is he's needed?
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't figure out what would happen if he wasn't there.
I would assume bad things.
I would assume
It's Santa Claus, man.
Yeah, he's pretty damn powerful.
Oh yeah, and I like at the end that we did at the end of the movie. You get to see just how Santa Claus does deliver all these presents.
That is one.
We're going to spoil a lot for you, but the end scenes.
We won't spoil how he does it. We'll just let you know that it is awesome.
It's fun. It is fun to watch.
Yes, it is. And then,
and that's the whole movie was just fun, you know.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they show that if he lands on the house and he breaks a bulb, there's other elves up there watching out for it, and they run down there, open that little suitcase, replace the bulbs, and keep on trucking.
Yeah, it's all, he's got, I guess, what would be North Pole Command.
Yep.
Monitoring the flight. It's just really fun.
Oh, yeah,
the
he's
whole
got
thing.
A thing that comes down, because in this one, his bag doesn't hold everything. Everything is shrunk down, but it doesn't hold everything. So they have
Containers.
reload stations come in behind him and reload him, and then he keeps on going.
Yeah.
So I like the way it just kind of explains little things by showing it to you.
Yes. Yeah. So we understand how Santa Claus works. We kind of we don't get all the magic behind it, but we get a little bit.
Yeah,
and that's good. It gives you a little bit and lets you piece the rest of it together in your head.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's Santa Claus, so you got to leave something to the imagination.
Right.
And
as Brandon pointed out, power. He's obviously magical. In fact, I do like the not too much of a spoiler, but the organization that I guess it never says if it's government really or. Actually, you assume it is.
I would assume so, yeah.
But the protection and monitoring of the mythological world.
Yeah, they're called Mora, Mora. But none of us, even though we just watched the movie yesterday.
It's just a one watch, so.
None of us can remember exactly what Mora stands for.
Yeah, because we wasn't really worried about that. It was everything else that was going on
But
in
it
the
was
movie.
cool, that little
Exactly.
there's enough in there with details like that interests people like us,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Throw that nerdy aspect of it in there.
And probably should have led with this, but this is definitely a family-friendly movie.
Absolutely, yeah.
PG,
Take your kids.
It's PG-13. There is some language in it, but other than that, that's about it.
Very mild, though.
The violence is, the same violence that we used to get on regular Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much anymore, but what we used to get out of Saturday morning cartoons. So
maybe that's what it is. This is a nice throwback to just action comedy movie.
Yeah.
There's no agenda. There's no, hey, here's Christmas, man. The holidays kicking in. Here's a fun movie to watch. You got a villain.
Which, by the way, I'm not going to spoil anything major, but I just want to say I don't really think the villain in this was wrong. I don't think.
Well, see, that's the thing, man.
It was
she was and she wasn't.
It was very Thanos-esque. Just maybe you went about it the wrong way, but you wasn't wrong.
No, she was wrong. Because you didn't understand what she... Do you remember what she said? I don't care if they was jaywalking, if they told a lie. Mm-hmm. She was punishing them.
Yeah. Well, she's one of those people that just blindly enforce the law, I guess.
But unless you are a little bitty kid, nobody's going to be able to
That's
survive
the thing.
that.
That's even said. You're going to take everybody.
Yeah,
off the
that's why I
board.
said she just took it a little too far. But she wasn't really wrong. She just took it too far. If you scale that back, and we did that in real life to all the really bad people, and especially when you see it, I'm not going to spoil anything. There's a way out.
Oh yeah,
there was a way out. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. You take all the bad people, you trap them, but there's a way out if you can just. And most really evil people is not going to figure this out. They don't have the
moral.
Yeah,
to find the way out of the trap that we won't describe.
Yeah, so
that you'll have to watch the film to see.
Yes.
But I see where you're coming from.
Yeah,
because everybody has done something.
Then it was that logic,
and which is why they've said, Santa Claus said, no, we're not going to do that.
You know what this reminded me of, and I think they kind of took some of it from it, is The Good Place. Anybody who's watched The Good Place, when you get to season 3 and 4 of The Good Place, when they season 1 they find out they're not in The Good Place. Season 2, they're trying to find out about the good place. By season 3, they figure out the good place exists. It really does exist, but it's basically impossible to get into the good place in the TV show, the actual good place, because you have to be like a perfect human, and nobody's perfect. So nobody has gotten into the good place in, what is it, like decades or
I
centuries?
can't remember. It's been something like that.
And they basically realize that the good place has this outdated method that you have to live your life completely perfect to get in. And there's people like Nelson Mandela and all these other these huge people that you think, oh, they're definitely in the good place. They're not in the good place, so they have to reform it, and that's basically kind of what she was doing for bad people though.
Yeah, but she's reversing that because you just have little kids. Then you wouldn't have who's going to raise these little kids.
Yeah, what's I'm saying? She just took it a little
Actually,
too
her
far.
approach to it, you would even got them.
Well, I'm talking about babies.
Oh yeah. Infants would be the only under her thinking.
Yeah,
But
because you look at a little kid that's able to walk. Did you do that? The first thing they do is shake their head. It's a lie. They're on the naughty list. Into the trap they go.
which is why Santa Claus had stopped.
He didn't like the fact that there was a naughty list. You find out a lot about Santa Claus and stuff that you would think it was Santa Claus done that Santa Claus had no hand in. Let's just put it this way. Santa Claus created the good list. He did not create the naughty list.
No,
At least in this take.
Yeah, that was created by his. We're not going to say his name, but that was created. Well, I mean, we can.
Everybody knows. I mean, I knew as soon as they said Santa had a brother, I knew exactly who it was going to be. Not Fred either, by the way.
Yeah, it was created by Krampus, who is voiced by Christopher Haiju.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's you know who that is, don't you?
No.
Oh my God, Giant's Bane.
Okay, dude. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Now I can see. I knew I could see Torment in him, but I didn't know if it was him doing that or not.
Yeah. Yep. That is Torment.
Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
From Game of Thrones. Who
you can tell that's him in the makeup.
Yeah.
Now that you say that, yep.
So he's doing Krampus. Just to give a breakdown of the characters, you've got J.K. Simmons doing the Santa Claus, Saint Nick. Obviously The Rock is playing his I guess, personal protector, bodyguard.
Head of security, I guess?
Yeah, the head of ELF.
They're not elves. They're just...
It's ELF. Yeah,
acclimate for their...
And I imagine that had come on later on in years because the witch refers to him as the warrior.
Yeah.
So I guess his role has changed. But he's always been Nick's protector.
Yes, bodyguard.
And then you got Chris Evans playing the lead human role.
The wolf.
Well, I say the lead human role. Like Jackie just said, he plays the wolf. He's the main character in the movie, basically.
Yeah, it's kind of like an ensemble kind of deal.
Yeah. Then you've got Lucy Liu, who plays...
It's my girl.
The head of Mora.
She's the head of Mora. She plays... Her character's name is Zoe.
It even shows her break out and get into her action roles again in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then the head bad guy is Kiernan Shipka. And for people who don't recognize her name, she plays in a lot of horror movies nowadays. I say nowadays, she's younger than I am, so it's weird to say that. But anyway, what I know her from is she plays in Netflix's The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, the Teenage Witch. That's the same girl from Netflix's Sabrina.
Who's she play?
Sabrina.
So I haven't watched any of Sabrina in several years.
I'm telling you, the Netflix version is really good.
Well, I watched some of it.
I
just
all
never
of
finished it. Oh, wait a minute. No. I'm
You
thinking
started-
about the series.
That's
Is
what I'm
it a
talking about.
series?
Yeah, it's a series.
Okay, yeah, I started it, never
Yeah,
finished it.
you never finished season 1.
Yeah.
There's 4 seasons.
We're not talking about the one that showed on TV.
No, that was
That was
I can't remember her
years
name,
ago.
but yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I know the one. I did start that one. I just never finished it.
Yeah. But anyway, she's she plays Gryla or Grilla. Uh-oh. She ain't gonna appear. We're not that lucky.
I don't know, because in her original form, I don't want her nowhere around me.
Yeah, but her original form, she's got a big pair of tails,
Yes, she does.
as Krampus put it.
Yeah, Krampus can have her in her original form.
I like her in her morphed form. Maybe not her original form.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just, all in all, it was just, you
It's
had
just really
action,
good, man.
You had comedy, it was a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and the whole movie takes place in like a 28-hour span, something like that.
Supposed to be because they had a day and something.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, because it's a countdown to
Christmas.
To Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Like-
see the clock at the beginning
See, that's what I
counting down to Nick's go time.
Yeah, see, that's what I was trying to think of. What did that clock say? Because they've already, the first part of the movie takes place at the mall on Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
or close to Christmas
Apparently,
Eve.
Nick is just like checking out the scenery, seeing.
Yeah.
He likes to get what do you call a breath of fresh air.
Yeah,
He likes to just go and meet some of the kids that he's getting ready to give presents to.
And then you get a little bit of the Rock's deal in it, why he's turning in his resignation for Nick at the beginning because he's just fed up with adults, and then there's the commercialization and the mean-spirited people.
There was more people on the naughty list than on the good list.
Kind of like how the world is.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
And there's a couple of good moments in there that try to get people to understand what Christmas was originally all about.
Yeah.
Get them back
Slow
in
down,
touch
take a
with-
break.
Yes.
You could throw that out on what's been happening recently. For several different events that's happened in the last couple of weeks or so. You may not like the results. You might love the results. But it's Christmas time now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sit back, relax, go into the Christmas season. Get this movie.
Exactly.
Go watch it. Or there's other ways. I found a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
These
take
guys
off-
went and watched it in the theaters. I took a different route, but I watched it.
Yeah. You Captain Jacked it, but
I did.
Hey,
I pirated it.
Yeah.
Do I feel good about that? I'm okay with
I was
it.
gonna
you
say,
know.
why would you not? I may not feel good, but I don't feel bad about it.
Yeah. It's so much better in the movie theater, though.
I don't know. Me and Sue sat and watched it in the living room last night. Had a great time. She
Now-
loved it. I loved it.
I loved to have been at Universal watching it.
Oh,
In
in
my
their theater,
lazy
yeah.
boy that's laid back with my little tray holder in the front with my drinks and stuff on it. I'd have been in heaven right there.
And I didn't give them any cash, but hey, man, I'm throwing a good word out for them. So
Yeah.
anyone who discovers us
I
and
gave-
don't know us, and
We gave him plenty of cash.
go check this movie out. You're gonna love it.
Oh, yes. It was amazing.
Don't go in critiquing it too hard.
Yeah, like I said, just go in knowing that it's going to be a fun action movie.
Just enjoy it.
And like I said, I went in like, okay, I'm going to get a couple of good laughs out of the stuff. All in all, it'd probably be okay. It was better than okay.
And it was the little details, the control room, the elf that repairs the lights if Santa happens to crush one on a rooftop.
Yeah.
That's the stuff that we love.
Yeah, the fact that they rehearse everything before Christmas even comes.
Oh, yeah,
they're monitoring everything. They rehearse everything the way everything goes without a hitch.
They work 364 days out of the year.
For that, they get
Yep.
Boxing Day off.
The only day they get off is Boxing Day. And for people who don't know anything about British, that's the day after Christmas. They call it Boxing Day. I don't know if America calls it Boxing Day or not. I just know I've only ever heard British people call it Boxing Day.
Britain, British, and Canada, maybe. I think maybe they
I mean,
also
Canada
have it.
is
Well, yeah,
an
basically.
extension.
It's Britain 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
Or, yeah, maybe.
No-ish. Yeah, but it was real good. And like I said, you can nerd out on a lot of the stuff you see going on in the background and stuff you see going on. If you have kids and they like to leave cookies out, don't leave out macaroons.
Yeah.
Santa
all
doesn't
I'm
like
saying.
macaroons.
No.
Santa don't be like the macaroons.
And neither do I, so definitely don't leave them out.
Was the lady per se Mrs. Claus or no? I don't really. They never really
Yeah.
refer
Yeah,
to her
that's
as Mrs. Claus, do they?
No.
They never say Mrs.
Is she
Claus.
just like
but
an assistant, or I'm
No,
not
that
sure
was-
what's happening
she
there.
gets referred to as Santa's wife,
Does
but
she?
not
Okay.
as Mrs.
I
Claus.
missed that part, I guess.
They never refer to Santa as Mr. Claus. They just call him Nick.
True.
Or Santa. So, yeah.
Yeah, and the elves are all the helpers up at the North Pole are different.
Yes. Well, and I like the way we even with mentioning Mora. You know, when Chris Evans's character gets pulled in by them because they're the ones that go after him. When he gets pulled in by them, and they describe themselves as like mythological monitoring or mythological preservation or whatever. And I'll throw a little spoiler in there. You see some mythological characters from other holidays which I
Yes.
thought was really
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
So there's a whole mythological world out there
Get
with
this part
Santa
here.
and others.
Yes.
Yeah. So it leaves room that
Yeah,
there could be another movie with this kind of premise, or there could be another one just set in the universe. They could
easily
do
In
a-
that universe, yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say a Halloween one would be.
That's
a
what
good
I was
one.
gonna
Yeah,
say.
it would be. I think so too. But Chris Evans' pickup is maybe an employee of Mora now.
Oh yeah, because we do get to see him, go kind of Captain America-ish near the beginning. We get to see him, wipe out some soldiers that are coming to pick him up.
His character reminded me more of the one he played with Idris Elba and
The Losers.
Yeah,
I was
from
gonna
the
say
Losers,
the same
man.
thing.
Yeah, the same comedy and stuff along with
Yeah.
it.
Same swagger at the beginning of it.
Yes.
Because the opening scenes are him being not the nicest guy.
Mm-hmm.
Not like evil, just,
He makes his money illegally.
true.
The highest bidder.
He gets his breakfast and his coffee and apparently his candy, not exactly legally.
Hey, he pulled off that job so easy. It was like taking candy from,
From
a
a baby.
And
It's
he
literally.
He did.
So he literally just took some candy from a baby. The baby was giving him a side eye. That baby was
the kid
"What
was
you
being
doing?"
disrespectful. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't respect the talent she just watched happen.
exactly. You got to respect. Don't want to spoil nothing, but
It's hard not to.
the opening scene is great in
Doing
the
these are
movie.
going to be difficult, man. It's hard not to spoil things.
It
Yeah,
is.
give you enough to know that
Well,
it's real good, but not enough that you're going to be spoiled if you want to go watch it. You don't want to give away the good stuff.
Right, which is why we haven't even mentioned the plot of the movie, the
Yeah.
main plot.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
pretty vague, I think, but
Yeah.
I don't know how it's. Well, I do know how it's doing somewhat. I looked at Rotten Tomatoes earlier, and earlier today, the critics had it at a 33,
What?
It's at a 34 now.
and
I'll
the
get it
audience had it at a 89.
Yep.
Well, you got it as right now. Is it still 89?
It's still 89 for the audience.
So
I can see that.
Screw
Critics
off
suck.
critics,
Yeah.
and people go check this out.
What are some of the reviews the critics are given? How could they...
Let me pull some up
Yeah.
real quick.
Let's see what their opinions are. Why they think it's so low on the totem pole. Besides me wanting to punch him upside the head.
There's no message.
Anytime you want to watch a movie,
Yeah,
There's a message.
basically.
It's Happy Christmas. There's the
Yeah.
message.
Yeah. Yep, it says Merry Christmas, not Happy Holidays.
I use
Although,
the
I say both.
British take on it. Happy Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, what we got?
Rotten Tomatoes takes a while to load.
Ah,
Because I pulled this up beforehand and looked at the numbers.
Rotten
and
Tomatoes, do
didn't-
better.
Didn't leave it
Yeah.
pulled up.
2024, do better.
yeah. Y'all taking a page out of Netflix over there.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
Lord,
the
man, there's been
buffering.
so many memes on.
Trying to watch that fight live.
There's the day after. There's some guy in the comments on a video said, "Mine's still buffering. Who won?"
Yeah. So, yep, 34.89. Critic consensus. This is Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know if it's AI or a person taking all the critics reviews and getting a consensus. Wrapped in slick packaging, but wholly lacking in holiday magic. Red One is a ho ho hum action adventure.
They are dumb,
What?
dumb.
There's plenty of magic in it.
There's all full
The
of holiday
whole
magic.
movie is magic.
To read some of
It's
the
basically set.
these are
Yeah.
labeled as top critics right here. So I don't know what makes them top critics. They got the little star that says top critic. I'll get all their names. I don't care. Adam Graham from the Detroit News
It's
says,
in print, so you know.
if it would just settle down for a few minutes, it might identify its spirit, but it's too busy trying to be all things to people to just be one thing.
What do they want? I mean,
I don't understand
That's what
that.
we don't want for Christmas is a big message-driven film. The message is Santa Claus is in trouble. Here's some people that's going to help. There's bad guys. What are we going to do?
Here's the type of critics I
1, 2,
expected
3,
to
go.
read. This is what I expected to read. This is from the Toronto Star. A joyless, testosterone-fueled tempest that squanders a reported $250 million budget on a hellstorm of crummy CGI and a blizzard of bad vibes. Was the CGI bad? I thought it was good.
I thought it was pretty good. Only thing that could have probably been a little bit better was a snowman. But I mean, how can you make snowman look any better than
It's
what
a
they did?
Snowman.
These are jack
Yeah,
snowmen.
Yeah,
They was-
I like
they
the
was
dude with
jacked.
the bowler hat. That snowman was cool. And I like how The Rock exclaims too, "We've got snowmen."
Yeah. I understand the testosterone point of this comic, and I don't have a problem with it, though.
It's a Rock movie.
The whole movie, Santa Claus is jacked. The Rock is obviously jacked. The snowmen that show up are jacked. The reindeer are jacked.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Everything to do with this movie is just Krampus is jacked.
Oh, God.
Overly jacked.
So, I mean, it's, it's,
What do they want, though?
I don't know.
There's plenty of...
It's a good, wholesome movie that everybody can enjoy. So apparently they got to find something wrong
If you're a
with
fan of The Rock, you know? I mean, he's a big part of the movie.
This person says that Kiernan Shipka's role was woefully underwritten. And
The girl, the
main bad
the
guy.
villain-ish.
I don't think her role was really underwritten. I could have done with seeing more of her in the movie, but he says The Rock is stubbornly refusing to deliver anything approaching to any kind of charm.
I liked his character.
Yeah.
And he's not supposed to be charming. That's not his character.
He's a head of security for
Santa Claus.
He's not supposed to be charming. He's supposed to be menacing. And
Who, by the way, is having a little crisis over his job because he's not happy with the adults and their attitudes, so he's not in a good mood.
Yeah.
He's quitting.
Yeah.
The movie starts out with him turning in his resignation to Nick.
I'm
going to ride one last ride.
Yep. While they're eating their giant chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
And I mean giant.
Apparently, Santa Claus is fueled by cookies.
Yeah.
And milk. When he gets in the SUV, and you got him milk up there.
All right, now
Of course, big guy.
here's some audience reviews. From William. Love the humor, story, and world building. Such a pleasant surprise for the holiday season.
Exactly.
Granted, I agree.
That's facts right there.
From Sander, we loved it. We laughed, which is very hard to make me laugh at the movie. It was cute, colorful, and good with a different story. Great acting and animal characters were very believable.
Oh God, what was the
bear.
polar bear's name?
Oh my God, I made it a point to remember this name.
Yeah,
now,
I'm not good
now
with
that I
remembering
hit the
things.
record button, I done forgot it.
Anyway, yeah, the polar bear was awesome.
Oh yeah, he's like the Rock's second in command.
Yeah.
I thought there was going to be a little bit more of him in it.
I thought there might be too, but I guess, man, he's pretty expensive to CGI all the way through.
Probably, yeah. I didn't.
And they had a $250 million budget, so
but there's a lot of CGI.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of CGI in there. I don't know. Get that one person who says the CGI was so bad.
Yeah, I don't
But
understand
man,
that.
you can't make anything with CGI, and someone doesn't say, "Well, it's horrible." Well, it's not real.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
We can only get so realistic with stuff that ain't real. Just sit back and enjoy it. I used to watch Bubble Wrap Monsters, and they scared the hell out of me.
Oh my
I
God.
watched them too.
Yeah. Two more audience reviews just to read real quick because one of them is simple, to the point. Jane says, "Fun show, fun actors."
I agree.
Yep.
Plain and simple. And then this person, MXC32, says, "It's just a fun holiday movie that you can take the whole family to." He said, "Christmas meets Guardians of the Galaxy meets Taken."
Basically.
Yeah.
And it's got a little bit of all that.
That describes it all.
So there you go. Those are some of the...
I will be rewatching
Reviews.
this definitely as Christmas approaches. They might have released it a little early.
I'm hoping they did this so that come Christmas time they'll release it to purchase. And as soon as it's available to purchase, I'm buying it. As long as it's before Christmas. If it's after Christmas, then I probably won't. I'll just wait till next year when they throw it on a streaming service.
But closer to the holidays when people are off from work and people are visiting in and people run to the movies, what are they going to go watch? This may still be in the theater.
Well, you got
then,
Thanksgiving coming up, so you still got people off.
Well,
They're going to come in
well,
and still go to the
They
movies.
couldn't do it next weekend, though. Because next weekend is when Wicked comes out and when Gladiator 2 comes out.
I would have threw it head to head with Wicked. Maybe not Gladiator 2.
Yeah, I would.
We'll find out.
Although I don't know how good that's going to be.
We'll
see,
find
though.
out.
I'm going to watch it, so.
Yeah, we're going to find out if Gladiator 2 is any good.
Yeah.
Do you want
I'm
to
going to do my best. I'm going to do my best to make it.
I'll grab the taser. You get the duct tape.
I don't have anything coming up that I'm aware of at the moment.
Well, nothing that a taser and some duct tape can't fix.
Yeah. If you're not there, then, it ain't your fault.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got the taser burns right here on my neck where they tasered me.
I don't know what happened, but I watched a great movie.
No, we need some of those.
Hopefully
we need
great.
some of
I
those
don't know
guns
yet.
they had in this.
Yeah.
Those, I guess you'd call them stun guns, except they're like otherworldly
They were like
stun guns.
sleepy guns, man. They just like put you in a coma, standing up. I guess.
Yeah.
It's like they shut your body down. You just froze where you in the position you was
What's
at.
weird is though they have to touch you to do it. So it wasn't
Yeah.
like you couldn't shoot a guy from across the room and stun him. You had to get and make, which made for the fight scene great because, you know, Chris Evans is doing all this cool twisting and turning and making these guys, I'm spoiling a lot here, stun each other.
That's the Guardians of the. I mean, not Guardians of the Galaxy. That's the Captain America side of things.
Hell yeah.
That's him going, I'm Captain America. Oh wait, I'm not Captain America. I forgot. Wrong movie.
He's whatever the dude's name was from The Losers.
It'd been a little bit better if they had a singing scene like on Losers when he was singing on it. That's the best part of
that was amazing
in there.
Oh yeah, when he's in the elevator.
Yep.
Then when he does the mind control on him with the guns, kapow, kapow, finger guns.
He done stuff to me, anal stuff, no butt stuff.
Yeah. Oh god, no.
Okay, Losers probably not a family friendly movie.
No, not at all.
But a good movie if you're of age. Check it out.
Yeah, it's definitely a good movie. It's another one that's got action and comedy in it. Mm-hmm. More action than comedy, but
yeah, it's definitely more action based.
He's the only comedy relief in it,
primarily.
Yeah,
and like I said, J.K. Simmons as Santa Claus. Love him as Santa Claus. I'm a big fan of J.K. Simmons anyway.
Yeah, because the only time I ever seen him that jacked was in Tomorrow War.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, holy shit.
And I would assume most people out there know who J.K. Simmons is. But
I would think.
If you don't, he's simply J. Jonah Jameson from Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Everybody will know that.
Or he's from the commercial.
Oh, yeah, the farmers.
Yeah. We are farmers.
Dum, 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 dum.
So I'm sure everyone's familiar with
Yeah, because if you see him, he don't look like he would be as muscular as he is.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. In the movie, he's actually tougher than a rock.
Oh, yeah.
He's Santa.
Yeah. He's got... Speaking of that, then this isn't spoiling anything.
Christmas magic.
Would anybody here want to try their hand at playing the rock in, what do they call it? Krampus slop?
Oh,
Krampus
pass.
Slop? Yeah. I'm not going anywhere near that, but...
If I had the bracer on, I got it.
Without
that bracer
if
on.
If you get to go first.
Yeah, because I ain't going to last.
Yeah, I was about to say, you going to let the rock have the first hit, or no?
Oh, if I'm playing against the rock, as long as I get the first hit, I'll play.
That's on. Because
I play dirty.
No, what I was saying is, you're playing against the rock. Would you give him the first hit?
No, I ain't giving him the first hit.
Yeah, I'm just not playing. Period.
No, I'm out. That's not my game.
Even with the bracelet, I'm not taking no chances.
How you like the Rock's boots?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the whole outfit was cool. Oh, you mean the shrinky down boots?
I was gonna say it.
Don't want to ruin that for you, but
yeah, that was cool. As soon as that kicked in, I was like, "What the hell?"
Chris Evans' character's response was, "Well, that was disturbing."
Yeah. Or I forgot to ask Jamie, did you bring it?
Hey,
you didn't bring your Wonder Woman action figure?
Oh no.
You forgot the Wonder Woman action figure. Daggone it.
The Rock says it doesn't work that way.
Oh, I forgot. Yep, it don't. It would have been nice. I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but yeah.
Well, it was on that part was in the commercials, anyways, in the movie trailers.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, then I'm not
he
spoiling
watched
anything.
the car supersized, and he ran back inside. He's like, "You got a Wonder Woman action figure?"
It doesn't
you
work
know
that way.
was in the trailers,
but it was
wasn't in the movie, was it?
It wasn't. It wasn't shot that way. In the trailer, you see the Rock make the Corvette bigger.
The Corvette, yeah, and then it adjusts its reality.
The way the preview does it, kind of makes it look like that he immediately runs back inside. But that's in the movie. It's two completely separate scenes.
Two different toy stores.
Yeah, it's two separate scenes in general.
Yep.
Because the Corvette thing happens, and it's like 20 minutes later in the movie when the Wonder Woman thing happens.
And
Still funny though.
Towards the end of it, it pops back up again.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, with just that comment, he needs to identify him.
Yep.
Yep, that's him.
Mm-hmm.
It is definitely a good movie.
Yep, like I say, I'll be watching it again.
Yeah.
Definitely, toward Christmas.
Yeah, and some of the things in it. What I call the sappy moments, but it was actually pretty good.
Dude, there was a lot of good touching stuff in there, too.
I mean,
really,
a lot of it was quit focusing on work and spend time with family.
Spend time with your family.
Yeah.
You can disagree with family. Still family.
Exactly.
That shows through at the end. Won't spoil anything on that one.
Yeah.
It was just a real good movie.
And, it's the holiday time, so bring out your inner kid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. It definitely brought out the inner kid.
But, yeah, it's just a good mix of everything you want for a holiday movie, man.
Yep. Like I said earlier, it had a budget of $250 million. It's
Yeah,
still
that's a
opening
little
week.
over the top budget, but CGI ate a lot of that up, I'm sure.
We can't really give what is gross yet because literally we're doing this podcast on a Sunday, so the movie has only been out for
3 days.
3 days, 2
Friday,
nights.
Saturday,
Although
Sunday.
I have come across a couple sites already saying it's a flop.
Of course.
I think that's a little over the top, man.
Yeah.
Just touching back on the CGI for a minute, your favorite part you already mentioned, the reindeer are awesome.
Yes, they are.
They are. That's why I had to leave the podcast with it.
And are they like powering up before they like enter the North Pole? Or
You see,
That's the magic.
yeah, it's like they start kind of, I guess you'd say, galloping, and as they get up to speed, their antlers turn blue, and that's when they start kind of climbing upward, like they're running on like an invisible ramp. And then
they're blue and the jets are escorting.
right, and then they turn. Then Santa Claus says some phrase or some word, and I can't pronounce it, and I can't remember exactly how it says it anyway to try to pronounce it. But he says something, and that's when their antlers go gold, and that's when they go light speed, or it may even be faster than light.
I'd
I'd say faster.
So, I think they go FTL, and then when they
I
reach
didn't
the
know
North Pole, they
through
stop.
to
and
like another universe. I didn't know what was happening right there.
Well, I think that they dimensions
Yeah.
went from one dimension into the middle dimension and popped out the other side where they were wanting to go.
Either way, the North Pole is still on Earth.
Yeah,
We do.
Yeah, because we find out it's under a dome,
Yeah,
which is why you can't see it.
Yeah, it's a lot like Wakanda. From the
very
MCU.
similar.
It's very, very similar. Just instead of being in, a forest in Africa, it's in the North Pole. Literally the North Pole of the Earth.
And Santa's security team has got it together, man.
yes, they do.
Now,
They're a
I
lot
only
more
saw
well
the scene
trained.
for a few seconds, and I could not make out what the sign said. When they're in the North Pole and the Rock's character walks out to that old house that's kind of got like a protective fence around
Yeah,
it.
it's where it started.
Okay, so that's what
Yeah.
that says.
That's the
where
very
it
first.
started.
That's Santa Claus house plus workshop.
Okay.
Yeah.
There was a sign on it, but I couldn't make out what it said, and it was gone, and, couldn't rewind it to watch it. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, Santa Claus's character is very old, as is the Rock's character.
Oh,
The Rock's
he says
500
he'd been
years
on
old.
that job for over 500 years.
Yeah, so.
What did you say?
as I said, the Rock was over 500 years old.
Yep.
So it never pins down. I mean, it was an old-looking house, but it didn't look that old, did it?
Well, I mean, compared to what you see around it,
Well, granted. Yeah,
it looked like a log cabin compared.
basically, yeah. I guess.
compared to. Well, it pretty much was a log cabin.
Yeah. Because the rest of it was basically now Santa Claus works out of Avengers Tower.
Yeah.
It looked identical to Avengers Tower, but the way Tony had the landing platform for his when he landed as Iron Man, and it would take his suit off for him. So it's basically Stark Tower, not Avengers Tower. Stark Tower. That's basically the landing platform for the reindeer and Santa Claus on the sled. So yeah, very similar.
Yeah, their landing pad was a little bit longer because they had to have a runway on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a difference in
You
a
got to have
single
some
man
gallop
landing.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that lays some interesting stuff that you may never really want to know, but you can always think about and talk about. Because if it all started in that little house, then I guess Nick and Krampus were actually like people at one time, and what happened to them to make them what they are now.
That'd be interesting.
I don't even know if I'd really ever want to know. Let them just, like Doctor Who does, throw you a little hint here and there, but don't ever really answer it.
Yeah, I think they do say that Krampus is like adopted or something.
That's his stepbrother.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Tell me
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's his stepbrother.
So,
Makes you wonder what happened to Nick's mom and dad.
Well, I imagine they just were normal people and just aged and
Would they
passed
be?
away.
How would he be Santa Claus if
That's
they
what
just,
I'm wondering is how did he become what he is?
Yeah.
If he started out in a normal little
And then
house.
you got, his stepbrother. That means one of the two had to get divorced and then get married again. And considering what his stepbrother looks like,
Yeah, that's curious.
I don't know what kind of breeding was going on right there, but
The movie does a really good job of world building.
It does.
Yes.
In a little bit of time.
Because of that good job of world building, it's got us asking questions like that. We want to know more about the world, which is why I said they could.
This is the kind of stuff that sucks us in.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Krampus is where they went to visit Krampus. I love that set. Right
Also under
Yeah.
a dome. Also can't be seen.
Yeah, in
Yep.
in Germany, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, he's not exactly a good guy, but they don't come down on him. He's got his deal. He does his thing, and Santa does his thing. And I guess Mora is aware of both.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They
there.
definitely
Yeah, they were of all the mythical creatures that we don't know about.
And you
are.
definitely
Well,
get
it's their job to keep us from knowing.
Yeah.
and you definitely get the feel from Krampus in his world that his is the darker, uglier side of magic, probably.
Yeah, because for 400 years, the evil witch and him was the one that was going around punishing everybody, and Nick took the naughty list from them, so they couldn't do it no more.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
But if he made one, why can't he make another one? That'd be my thing.
Well, I guess Nick said he couldn't. I guess
Yeah, I don't
he
know exactly
overpowers
how
his
that
brother.
works.
You definitely get that feel. He's definitely more powerful than Krampus, but
Yeah,
maybe
Yeah.
just by a little margin. I don't know.
I wouldn't want to play Krampus Slap with either one. Of them.
No,
Hell
no
no.
one in that room would I want to play it with.
No, but I like the fact that it didn't CGI all the people inside that room. It was latex.
No, it's
and makeup.
practical makeup. Yeah.
Yes, and
very Viking-esque.
yeah,
You know.
Yeah.
a lot's
Old
lost.
world Germany.
Yeah.
A lot is lost when they start doing a lot of CGI. That's why I don't think the scary movies they come out with nowadays is really that scary because of the CGI.
Yeah.
Back when Freddy and Jason, all them, it was latex and real blood and everything. It made it feel more real than
Yeah.
oh, that's CGI.
They used it where they needed it.
Yeah,
They used a lot of it, but they you kind of have to.
yeah. I just wish they'd get back to the latex and stuff again. I remember buying the Fangora magazines and reading them and stuff, looking at some behind the scenes stuff. Then you could order the latex that they use in movie props and everything. You can order all that out of it and try to do it yourself.
A lot of movies they used both, but they went back to a whole lot of practical effects.
Yeah, that's what they need to do.
It looks it's hard to believe, but it looks better.
Yeah.
I mean, you think CGI would be absolutely the best thing that they could make it look, but the practical event, maybe it's just because we grew up on that. I don't know.
Yeah. Now, if you're trying to develop a set and don't want to have to try to build all trees, okay, I can see CGI and some stuff in the background because your mind ain't focused on it. You see it, but it ain't like, oh, I can tell that's CGI. You're more focused on what's going on around the characters and stuff. That's why you can CGI the background if you want to, but leave the characters as much as you can
Yeah.
with
I agree.
latex.
I'd say it also makes it easier on the actor. It's probably easier acting with someone versus having to act like there's something there.
Well, a lot of times what they'll do is, because I watch a lot of behind the scenes stuff,
Yeah.
and they bring in props and give it a green screen and let them interact with it, but it's still not the same as.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you see them petting a dragon or something, there's a green screen of a ball or something, and they act like they're petting. That's what they're interacting with. But it would be a lot cooler if you could actually have the latex dragon head come in, and that's what you interact with.
Yeah.
How could CGI be cheaper than just building the latex?
I guess apparently it is though.
Well, considering how they was going to do away with Creature and Harry Potter's and stuff because it was too expensive.
Well, that was 20 years ago too, so that had a little bit to do with it.
Not on the Creature one. You don't see him till book 5.
Well, okay, 15 years.
Yeah, so it's
come a long way.
It's come a long way, but I mean,
It's like with
throw a little latex on, and then put them on there. That'd been perfect. They could have done. Well, they made a Dobby that when Harry was holding him when he was killed and stuff. That's an actual latex doll. They actually have it in the museum where you can look at it.
So, I saw pictures of it.
Yeah, I have too. I'd love to see the real thing.
Someday, maybe.
Oh, I will be on British Airways one of these days.
Well, I have been told that British Airways are very, very cool.
Very friendly too.
Very friendly.
Yeah,
Just in general, the whole British people are like super nice. I have heard.
You just got to watch when you go over there, because a lot of things that we can do around here, you really can't do out in public there.
Give us something here.
Let's say I look at you and I was like, man, that's retarded. You're acting retarded. Oh, no, that's it. You can be arrested for that. Your words have actions over there.
Oh, I'll grant you that, man, but maybe that's why the British are so incredibly good at insulting you
Without.
nicely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, they have to come up with clever ways.
They're so incredibly good at dressing you down very politely.
Yeah. See, I'm not criticizing for their laws and stuff. It's just that there's things that we got to keep in mind that we can do here that you can't really do other places.
I see your point.
Because, again, like we was talking last night, I think it was last night, night before last. We was talking about gravy and biscuits and stuff. Like, I thought that was just a common thing that everybody knew about gravy and biscuits. And they never heard of that in the UK.
Yeah.
I just took that for granted. They didn't know about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, which, how the do you not know about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
The average person here, you say, y'all want bangers and mash. What are they talking about?
Yeah. There's a lot of differences.
Which is just sausage and mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Man, I may have that when I go home, too.
That sounds pretty
In
good.
fact...
Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about...
I'm going on the menu now.
We're supposed to be talking about Red One. This isn't our normal weekly podcast where we talk about everything. This is Red One.
Well,
we drift.
And, well, I mean, we
brought Harry Potter into it, so
that's always going to happen. That's why we're called Conversations from the Night Bus.
Now, I love the lore in this one because it has that feel.
Yeah. Well, Corey brought up they were really good at world building in a kind of a small amount of time.
Yeah.
You get a whole idea of this world from what you get out of this movie.
Yeah, the movie's got roughly a 2-hour runtime.
And if they can keep up what they did with this one, and let's say they did a Halloween one, and say they did a Easter one or a Tooth Fairy one,
basically any holiday they could do it
because they had the mystical.
Yeah,
they've already established
they could build that world up and make it.
You could franchise this. You could.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope they stick with it and they keep doing what they're doing. Somebody will come in and screw it up. But as of right now, I would love to see the world expanded on.
Definitely. Yeah. And Chris Evans' character would be the one to continue it with.
Yes.
Because, The Rock's character is working for Nick. He's got a job to do 354 days a year.
364.
364.
Yeah. Now, I can see him doing a cameo where they've had to have Santa Claus's help or something.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And he'll just come in for a cameo, does his little quick, and then he's out of it, and then you just keep on going with the thing. That would be cool.
You could definitely franchise this with any holiday.
Yeah. And that would be, like I said, I'd really love to see it.
Leprechauns.
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
Rogue leprechauns.
Somebody stole
If anyone is out there that has got any... Rock, listen. I know your production company made this thing. $7 production. Leprechauns. Make it happen.
Yep. Somebody stole Leprechaun's gold. They're running amok making wishes off of the gold. Because there's one lore, if you had Leprechaun's gold, you can take one of their gold coins and make a wish, and it will come true.
Peter Dinklage. Leprechauns.
Doesn't he do a voiceover in this? Or was that...
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm not for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it may...
You got the... At one time, you had the thing pulled up over there. I have no idea.
I was thinking I remember hearing his voice somewhere throughout this movie, but it may be
I was so
else.
wrapped up in what was going on, I wasn't paying attention
yeah,
to
man, if you just get involved in this one, and it's just a good watch.
I love the snowman fight.
Yeah, that was cool.
I love the snowman fight.
You knew they had to have a weakness.
Yeah. I didn't think that was going to be the weakness.
No, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, well, I won't spoil it, but yeah, they got a really easy weakness.
Any mythical creature's got a weakness. And melting ain't it.
No,
not at all.
they tried that.
Yep.
Twice. He tried blowing one up and then sticking his head to a griddle.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he wasn't. Must be thinking of something else.
Might have been, but I mean, it's really good.
You can definitely take this and run
Oh,
with it. If
never
it
mind.
does well,
Never
I
mind.
hope it does.
Yeah, what I'm thinking of is when we were at the movie theater to watch Red One, we saw the previews for Wicked, and I heard
Oh, yeah.
he does a voiceover in Wicked. That's what I'm thinking of. So
Wicked didn't look bad. It didn't really.
my
grab
sister's
me.
excited for it, and I'm gonna watch it. I didn't go watch it in theaters, but
Go
I am
check
gonna
it
watch
out.
it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
I'm not
I'm just not
familiar
gonna watch
with
it in
it, really.
theaters.
Yeah, I mean, Universal's pushing it hard. While we was down there was a bunch of Wicked merchandise and everything coming out.
yeah. They had some merchandise come out and a little oopsie on the packaging.
Oh,
apparently.
Yeah,
I'm sure everyone knows.
the
Yeah.
website that it was you supposed to be able to go to. And
Yeah, no. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. This podcast for us is PG. Most of our podcasts aren't. This is a PG podcast, so
Okay, all right.
if you want to know about that, look it up. And
Yeah.
honestly, we'll probably talk more about
Don't
it on
let
our
your kids
regular
look it up.
podcast. Yeah.
Don't let your kids look it up.
Well, I think they have disabled that now.
Well, see, I was tempted to buy one of the packages that had that
Yeah,
on there
why-
because it'd
why?
be worth something.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah,
guess so.
almost
Yeah,
all
with that
misprints are.
it got the misprint. That'd be worth some money.
I see your point.
Yeah, but I said they hurry up and yank them all off the shelf.
Probably, yeah.
I ain't got no Walmart connections to help me snag one.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably too late now.
Yeah.
Well, then, kind of bringing it to a close, what was your, and you ain't got to go into detail on this scene, but what was your favorite scene from the whole movie?
Oh God,
You asking a whole
that's
lot.
a lot, man. I don't know about my favorite.
I mean, I guess I've had time to think about this because I've been getting ready to ask this question for the last 10
I
minutes.
mean, yeah, it's hard to say and not spoil a little something.
I was just going to say my favorite scene is the final scene. Getting to see how Santa Claus delivers all the presents. The movie was great, but that scene at the end was just like, that was the perfect topping on the movie.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a sucker for sap, and the
Oh.
late in the game save. I like that.
Okay, yep. I know what scene you're talking about.
Yep.
That's a good one. What about you, Jackie?
Snowman fight.
That's
When-
another good one.
That's why I brought up the boots. That was just, I wasn't expecting it. You didn't see it in none of the previews or nothing. I was like, holy shit.
Or more the scene right before the snowman showed up when he beats up the
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 bodyguard.
bodyguard,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
all
bodyguard.
with the boot trick.
yeah when he
Yep.
he does the boot trick and beats him up anyway.
That was disturbing.
Yeah.
They're killers. I'm just going to talk to them.
Yeah, just gonna talk. Yeah, we know how this is gonna go.
Exactly.
So there you have it, folks. Red One.
There it is.
Highly
Definitely-
recommend it.
Yes.
Go check it out.
You
Again,
need to watch it.
it's kid friendly, so
It's definitely take your kids to go watch it.
yeah.
And if you like what you heard here and you're not familiar with us, we got a big old catalog.
Yep.
Goes back a while. Check us out.
Now,
We're coming up on our 1 year anniversary soon.
yep.
Point.
Corey was in the movie theaters when that one little family come in right there at the last and come and sit behind us. And the little kid they had with them,
yeah.
he cracked me up a lot of the time.
It's always, that's the fun part about being in the theater watching it. I give
Yeah,
you
we're
that.
sitting there watching something happens. You hear that little kid reacting to it up there.
Yes.
And thing. I was like,
Yep.
It was just.
That
it's
just that
wholesome.
makes
It
you
was
want to
good.
just giggle too, you know?
Oh yeah, it had me giggling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, man, we are all big kids. That's
Yeah.
why
Exactly.
we're doing this.
Yeah, that kid behind us was everything he was reacting to out loud. I was doing in my head.
Yeah.
I just wasn't.
Well, see, I had the freedom to do that in my living room, so
Yeah. See,
I was.
when I inevitably, when this movie inevitably comes out
Mm-hmm.
on Vudu or one of them, and I buy it, I will be reacting like that when I'm at home. But in the theater, I kept myself quiet, where the kid just let it fly.
Warning,
Let it
guys,
go.
I'll do this in public too. Just saying.
That's fine.
It don't bother me one bit. As long as you ain't one of them people stand up in front of everybody else. Dead. You do
Yeah.
what you want.
Yeah.
I at least want to watch it.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely take your kids to it.
Absolutely. I highly recommend it. Good Christmas flick.
Well, I guess that'll do it.
That'll do us till the next one.
Yep.
Yep. So signing off.
All right, we gone.
Bye.